Hi minions, it's Princess Celesta here, and I'm going to be doing fill-in photos for Fred and Fibbs with this coloring book right here called Healthy Pets or Happy Pets, an educational coloring and activity book. This book was provided by Grafton Animal Hospital, which is the vet where me and all my brothers, Bert, Ernie, Fred, and even Spartacus, that guy, go to take care of all our needs. I hope you have a great vet that treats you just as good as the people at Grafton Animal treat me. Alright, I'm going to get my art supplies ready, and then I'm going to start coloring. I'll see you in a little bit. Princess Celesta. Hi minions, Princess Celesta again. And right now I'm going to get ready to do my first fill-in photos for Fibbs and Fred. I have my rainbow colors here, just to honor them because they've crossed over the rainbow bridge. And you may notice that my paw looks a little different. Well, if you all follow the adventures of Fibbs on MartyMousehouse.com, you knew that after he arted with his brothers Milo and Wibbly, he used to get dirty and he'd have to get a bath. Well, I don't want to have to get a bath after I'm doing my art. So I put on this human glove to keep my paw clean so that I won't have to get a bath. Smart thinking. You don't have to be a scientist to be smart. So, right here we have our little kitty. And as you can see, he's just black and white right now, but we're going to fill in this photo with colors to honor Fred and Fibbs, who are both colorful guys. So, the good thing about arting is that you can use your imagination to color any way you want. So, let's make, how about a green cat? You're not going to find a green cat at the SPCA probably, but you may find another type of forever friend. All my brothers, Spartacus, Bert, Ernie, and Fred, they all came from animal shelters. I did too. So you can even find a princess at an animal shelter. I came from the St. Nicholas Mouse Rescue. It's run by a nice lady named Lucinda Rideout. I think she's a minion too, and if she isn't, I'm going to have to get Daddy to invite her to join the club. So, she took care of me and my sister, Princess Luna, and a lot of other rats and mice before they found their forever homes. So, let's just start coloring in here a nice little green cat. Now, a good plan to make sure that you stay in the lines, which is probably the most important thing when you're coloring, is I like to trace the inside line right here, making it nice and dark, and kind of gives me a nice inner boundary of where I can color. It also will serve another purpose, but I'll bring that up in a little bit. So we're going to just start off by tracing this inner boundary with our crayon. Like I said, it'll help you keep you within the lines so that you can have a nice, beautiful picture to reflect your beautiful personality. And I know you have a beautiful personality because you're on Marty Mouse House Minions. And we only let the nicest people on this place. You won't find that negativity and trolling and all that bad things that a lot of internet sites have on them. Nope. We're just good, clean, wholesome fun, dedicated to rats and other little pets. Even green cats. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with green cats. When you're coloring, you use your imagination to make any world that you want. Nice, happy world. So we have a darkened outer edge here, and that helps to keep us in the line. It also highlights the color, because we're going to be pressing slightly less hard when we're doing our coloring, the inside. Now if you notice the way I'm coloring, I start on one way and continue that same flow. So I started in the lower right, and I moved to the upper left. And I'm going to keep that same flow as I fill in this body, or whatever section I traced. This gives your color a nice, smooth feeling. Nice, smooth, finished texture, which once again just gives it that more professional look. See, we're going, and we're staying easily within the lines, because when our hand gets close to the edge, we see that darkened highlight that we made when we traced the inner edges. And look at that. Our kitty is almost colored. So let's go up here to his head. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to trace the inner edges, pressing slightly harder. That makes it easier to see when your paw reaches the outside edge, so you stay in the lines. Once again, stay in the lines. Maybe this cat is Larry's cat, Wibbly's friend. Because Larry's green, so maybe alien cats are green too. I don't know. We'll have to ask that. What do you think, minions? Do you think alien cats are green? Write it in the comments below. I'd be really interested to see what you all think, because that's what good rulers and princesses and royalty do. They listen to people, because they know that their power comes from the people. And good rulers and good royalty, they treat people, even the common people, with respect. That's why I'm giving you this nice little treat of coloring this little photo for your all enjoyments, and to honor both President Fibbs and my late brother Fred. He was my buddy and playmate. So now we have our nice little kitty all green. We still have some other colors to color on him, so I'm going to color his eyes yellow. Princess you might be thinking, Princess, yellow eyes. Does that mean he has jaundice? Oh. And then you might think, how do you know such a big word as jaundice? Well, because I read. Right now I'm reading the final book, Spy Rats, in the Pirate trilogy by Rianne Walker. She's also a minion. And in that book there's it's on the ocean. They're traveling large trips on the ocean. And so they got to watch out for diseases like that. That's why it's important that they eat the right meals. And your humans should be feeding you the right meals, like good oxbow rat pellets, also known as presidential biscuits. So let's give him a nice, how about an orange nose? Orange, you glad I'm taking the time to color for y'all, minions? I'm so silly. So now we have a collar right here. So, here's another silly joke for you. How is a pet like... Oops, broke my crayon, pushed a little too hard. How is a pet like a telephone? They both have caller ID. I'm so silly. See, princesses can have a fun time too. I have a fun time reading, and I have a fun time just hanging out with all you minions. Now, here's another little bit of trivia that I got from reading too. Purple is the color of royalty. You might be thinking, why is purple the color of royalty? Well, because back in the old days, the common folks couldn't afford the special dye that colored clothes. So they just wore like plain earthy type colors. But royalty could afford expensive dyes like purple. So only the rich royal people had purple colored clothes. Because it was a sign of their royalty and their riches. Hence, purple became known as a royal color. But, uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's not being very royal. That's my brother Spartacus. Yeah. He's not royal. But he came from an SPCA too, like I said. And he's a good brother. Sometimes he can get a little cranky, but, you know, it's okay. We have to learn to accept people as they are and love them, because that will make the world a better place. So here we have our final product. We have our nice green kitty with yellow eyes, orange nose, a royal purple ID, and a red shadow, because it's the complementary color to his green body. And now, because I like to read, I will read what it says here. Once you take a pet home, you're responsible for taking care of them. Getting a tag with your address or phone number on it for your furry friend can help it if your pet ever gets lost. Some pets, like dogs, will need to have a license registered in the county where you live. Your county offices will have this information. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little fill-in photo for Fibbs and Fred. And tomorrow, Bert or Ernie, one of the two, will be filling in another photo for Fibbs and Fred in honor of them. I hope you enjoyed this minion. Comments below, and I appreciate your time. Thank you, your best friend and princess. Minions. I hope you enjoyed my coloring. As you can see, I also colored another picture earlier when I was trying to just get this camera recording set up right and proper. And I colored the girl blue because she was sad because she never had a pet before. Or maybe she just has some respiratory issues and needs some Baytril. But it was a good practice to prepare for this thing because I wanted to do my best for all you minions. And also, I wanted to honor my brother Fred and President Fibbs. So, I hope you've enjoyed my little arting, and I hope that you stay tuned because Bert and Ernie will also be doing some arting in the near future. So take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Your favorite princess, Princess Celestia. Good night. Take care.